Hello, this is RobotnikIsSexy, and this is a funky little load of noodles. This is a NU match that I had yesterday, I guess? I can't remember. It must have been yesterday or the day before. It was pretty recently. I just decided to live record it in case it was good. I'm just kind of trying to feel around for the new NU and RU because I'm completely lost. Due to the new tier changes, my old NU and RU teams are completely obsolete, so I'm kind of blindly feeling around for a new understanding of these tiers, because, like, for example, Spiritomb is rarely used now. What sense does that make? Calm Mind Spiritomb would wreck everything and rarely used, probably. I mean, I guess there is a lot of powerful stuff that can handle Spiritomb, but I don't know, it's all based on usage. Trying out a Ninjask NU team, which is, it's not good. I don't think I'm going to use it again. It worked once on Mike, and only really due to some bad hacks. And, I mean, it is kind of fun, but you'll see this guy actually has methods for dealing with Ninjask, which really isn't that difficult. I know I can deal with Ninjask fine myself, but, you know, as I said, I'm trying to get a new feel for the new tier, and this is actually an adamant Ninjask who has a bit over 300 attack power, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, with a Sword Dance I take out over half of that Piloswine's health, which is, you know, pretty awesome considering it's undoubtedly an Evilite packing Piloswine. You know, it's doing a really good job though. I mean, Roar, Stealth Rocks, Ice Shard, just a really solid Pokemon all in all. I put a Choice Band on Canada just to try it out, and it's good, but at the same time my speed is only 253 or something. If it was 10 points higher, I would feel so much safer using a Choice Band on this Pokemon. But as it is, there are a slew of other Pokemon that can outspeed me and put the hurt on me. So he brings out his Pelvic Thrusting Beedrill, and I'm pretty sure that he's all support with U-turn, and I can resist U-turn, so that gives me a turn to set up a speed boost. As frail and as hideously bad Ninjask is, I'm using him to the full extent I can, and he is going to help me set up and sweep a little bit this video, but I just feel like if I used better Pokemon, I wouldn't even need to set up. I would just smack them. Which I've realized. I mean, I really kind of hate using Ursaring and never used because I feel like he's kind of cheap. But Absol is a very hard counter, Weezing is a pretty solid Ursaring counter, and there are a lot of defensive Pokemon that you could use to stop Ursaring, so I guess I shouldn't feel bad. He tries to fling an item, but he put the wrong item on him. He wanted to fling a Light Ball to paralyze my Ninjask, but he doesn't, or I think that might happen now. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see. I'm pretty sure that this is the sturdy variety, so I'm going to use, Flame Charge to get a +1 and bring it down to almost nothing. He does nothing. Perhaps this is the turn he tries to fling his item that he doesn't have, which is really, really, really bad. I guess he tried to fling the Light Ball and it didn't work, but I've got +3. I've got +4 speed now, which I think a +4 negates paralysis a little bit. Paralysis is really bad. It cuts your speed down way more than half, and I'm not really a math wizard, but I think if I have a +4 I can kind of deal with the speed loss of paralysis, so perhaps I wouldn't be as badly hurt as I would have been even if he had gotten to launch the light ball. What I was really afraid of was him throwing a lagging tail, because that makes you attack second no matter what. Curiously, his pelvic thrusting Beedrill has a focus sash, and of course he's got something to go along with it. I had this match on Serebi Chat, and you know, it's a pretty good match. He's got some decent Pokemon, he actually has some solid strategy, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Unfortunately for him, Neckbeard is going to take out 2 Pokemon in a row, which is pretty bad for him. Now, he does have a Wellerin, and I am going to want to Wild Charge that, because I'm pretty sure that will one-hit KO, and I'm not sure if he has Thick Fat or not. I predicted him to switch here, so I went for Flare Blitz. Pretty sure he has Thick Fat. I thought he would switch because he saw that I was going to Wild Charge, but he just doesn't. He stays in an Ice Beam, so perhaps he doesn't have Thick Fat, and it just did that much damage. Anyway, I had +2, I had Blaze Power, and I have Max Attack Jolly, and of course the base power of Flare Blitz is really, really high, so I have all those 3 or 4 things backing me, and he lives on what looks to be a couple smidgens. I get a free switch into Bloodbeard, get to Rapid Spin. There's some really unfortunate hacks. He misses Toxic, but it doesn't matter too much because now that I have Rapid Spawn, I can just recover spam and just switch out as need be. So that doesn't matter too much, but still, it really pains me to see Toxic miss, because I've been in their shoes so many times. I hate missing 90% attacks, and he misses again, which is terrible. Again, it doesn't really matter, since, you know, he can just take me out with an Ice Beam. Even though I am an adamant nature, I can't take out Walrein, because Walrein is a defensive powerhouse. And yeah, that made sense. I thought there was a small chance I could take it out. Don't run Calcs or anything, but in my mind's eye, I thought, maybe I'll take it out, maybe I won't, don't really care. Ninjask is dead weight. Ninjask is a piss-poor Pokemon who should be an NU for every reason. Gonna go into Canada here, and he's going to withdraw, and I'm going to U-turn on his Haunter. And it does a nice little chunklet, and I U-turn out of there, and I select my Pokemon in real time, so there's a big shadowy stylus, and yeah, this is one of the things I absolutely love about Cryogonal. Cryogonal beats the tar out of Haunter, and Haunter is a very good NU Pokemon, but I mean, with HP and special defense investment, I can take anything, and I have no reason not to attack, so I just attack. He tricks me the Choice Scarf, which allows me to attack before him now, so that's pretty awesome. Now Bloodbeard is locked into a single attack, and he brings in Walrein, which is bad because it could use Rest or Slack Off, or yeah, I believe Slack Off is the best idea, but I didn't actually see what he did there. He Toxics me. Thankfully it lands. He might have missed Toxic a 3rd time, which is completely ridiculous. I get my Charge Beam up. This is Sean. This is a complete copy of the Ampharos that really beat me down in my overused match that I uploaded recently. He's down to his last, which is a Magneton, and I am kind of scared of Magneton. In the preview I told him that he wasn't NU anymore, that he was bumped up to RU, but then I said I could use it anyway because I didn't really care, because it takes long enough to get a game started when you're actually using Wi-Fi. It's completely ridiculous. If I connect with a person for a match the first time and there is no disconnection, I genuinely feel like a lucky person. That's how bad Wi-Fi is. So because we had the match started, I said go ahead, use it, and I did have some stuff that pretty much said goodbye to Magneton. I had Choice Banded Braviary, I've got Emboar, and you know, those two are good, but those two Pokemon are fainted right now, so yeah, I'm pretty much gonna fodder out Sean, who is named after Shaun the Sheep, who is a Aardman Studio animated character, but I don't recommend watching the TV show because it's kind of a teeny bopper, less quality thingamabobber bidaboo, and my phone is going off as crazy. Who's calling me? Who's calling me? Okay, never mind. Oh, Braviary is alive, never mind. I was afraid that I wouldn't outspeed, but I do, so that's pretty much the match, and I'm gonna try to upload more. And I think I've fought DS-Fin before, too, but I can't find the match, but, yep, that's it, YouTube, see ya.